Hi, I'm Kyle,
And I'm Elijah.
and this is
Am
I,
I the
Carly.
asshole?
Oh.
Oh, dang. Sorry, I messed that up.
You said okay. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna get this right. Elijah, just
Get it together.
get it together. Hi, I'm Kyle,
And I'm Elijah.
and this is I,
I,
Carly.
Carly.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
we did
play
it.
the rhythm dancing.
Random dancing. Oh, he got cards in his hand for some reason.
Oh,
But
oh.
he's not a magician.
Hello, everyone. We have a special guest. He's been on my channel before, and now you get to see him again. Hello, Elijah. How you doing?
Yo, I'm doing great. I'm excited to read some posts from Am I the Asshole? Because one of my favorite things is judging people. So this is awesome for me.
This is true. You did make a whole series about it. um, so I should be better at these intros. Jesus Christ. So Elijah and we're gonna go down the Am I the Asshole subreddit and read people's stories and critique them to see if they are the asshole or not. And this will be fun because I also love judging people and love being honest with things. And as I told Elijah that I'm just a wee baby that don't know what's going on, he's more experienced than I am, and he might know a lot of things that I don't. So I wanted to have him on so he can get a second opinion of what he thinks. So I'm excited to do this with him, and I'm excited to judge people.
I'm excited too. I have a lot of opinions.
I
They're
would
probably
really love
not
to
all
hear them.
great opinions, but I do have them.
For the first one, I'm gonna let you choose.
All right.
So, the first one, would you rather read Am I the asshole for buying a hot tub after my brother's friends kept refusing to allow him or anyone else in their pool that my brother helped to buy? Or am I the asshole for leaving a wedding reception after the bride and groom had to drive us to four different locations over 30 miles through LA traffic in 100 degrees Fahrenheit heat?
So, I mean, I have to go with the first one because the second one, unless it goes crazy different, I don't think. I think that. All right, yeah, let's just go with the first one.
Okay. My brother Pete, 14, and his friends, C and J, both 14, got the idea in the middle of June to buy a pool for the rough summer we usually have because the local community pool is being shut down. When Pete or his friends couldn't convince anyone to buy it for them, they got motivated to work for it. Pete mowed lawns and did other yard work around the county, and the other two did their own work, and after a few weeks, they pulled their money together and were able to buy a cheap above ground pool. Me and CJ's parents were really impressed and they thought they deserved it after working for it. We all agreed to set the pool up in C's backyard because their backyard is the biggest. They filled it up and did all the work for it, and the first weekend it was available, Pete and his friends all hung out in the pool. The problem is that was the only time Pete or Jay has been in the pool. C apparently is allowed to go in whenever, but nobody else. His parents have been asked multiple times and they're always shot down. One time, Pete ended up sneaking into the pool while I was at work, and when C's dad found him out there, he came out and yelled at him. C was in the water too. According to Pete, he and Jay were obviously confused. So when I went to talk with C's parents about Pete sneaking into the pool, I asked why they weren't allowed at all. C's dad kept harping on the fact that Pete went in without permission, which I understand. But what I don't understand is why whenever they are asked to come over and swim, they're never allowed to. They both explained that it's a liability reason, meaning if anything were to happen to anyone in their pool, like if someone drowned, they won't want to be responsible, and it's either just to not allow anyone but their son in the water. But these are teenagers, not toddlers, and they all know how to swim. At the end of the conversation, C Dad was like, the pool is on my property, and we use our water to fill it up. So we decide what to do with it. I raised my voice a little bit by reminding them that they didn't buy the pool. It belongs to their son, my brother, and Jay. I understand that it's on their property, but it's unfair to gatekeep it from the people who helped to buy it. They wouldn't answer that and threatened that Pete wouldn't be allowed at their house at all if they were asked again, which Pete would hate to hear since he left their house, so I left it at that. Pete was pissed, to say the least, and loved to rant to anyone who listened while gaming with his friends about the situation. He asked if they could really do that and we should call the cops. But I told him, let's not go that far, which is a crazy statement of itself. But I told him that let's not go that far yet, even though I agreed those people basically stole from him. But he and C have been friends for nearly 10 years and they do everything together. So I hate to see them be separated over something petty like this. So I came up with another idea and I went shopping online and found an inflatable hot tub for about the same amount of money they spent on the pool. It might have been just as petty, and I dipped a bit in my savings, but I bought it. Could I have bought the pool myself? Maybe, but at the same time, Pete wanted it bad, and I got other things to worry about, and he's willing to work for what he wants. And a hot tub is good for my back. Pete's been in the hot tub nearly every day since it's been set up. His friends are welcome inside it too. My only rule is that they gotta shower at their own houses before or after they get in it. It's big enough for like 5 people. Jay and C have been over a lot to go in the hot tub, and their parents have noticed. Jay's dad is totally okay with it and thinks that what C's parents are doing is bullshit too, but he agrees that they still get their reward for all their work with the hot tub. C's parents, on the other hand, is not too happy. C told me himself that he prefers to be in the hot tub with his friends rather than swimming alone in his pool, and his parents don't understand that. I haven't spoken to them directly about this, but C has heard rants from his mom about how everyone thinks there's some kind of child-hating monsters for not allowing anyone in their pool that they didn't buy. It hasn't helped that P still loves to rant about it too, and he knows a lot of neighborhood kids who also come to dip in the hot tub. I do see C's mom at the store though sometimes, but she doesn't make eye contact with me anymore. I know it was petty, but am I the asshole?
I have thoughts. I wrote down some shit. First off, fuck those parents. That's what I gotta say. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that
Yeah,
sentiment?
yes. Because so I think like, well, I'll let you explain first because you wrote stuff down.
Okay, so I think the parents are sort of valid in not wanting kids to swim in the pool without supervision. I understand the legal thing ramification, but they should have just moved it to somebody else's house, like if it was that big of a deal. Also, I don't think getting another pool is that petty necessarily. What I would assume to be petty is like taking a knife to the pool and then buying a new one. So I don't think it's that petty. Though I don't think he's the asshole, but I do think he's the asshole for making the kids shower at their own house before getting into the hot
Yeah.
tub.
Yeah, I think that was the one that was like, okay, so I can't shower at your place. I have to wait till I get home. Okay, cool, whatever. But other
Before
than that, like
he has to
before and
shower,
after,
they have to show before. Yeah, that's crazy.
which okay, but like I would prefer like to, since it'll be a while till I get home or something. I'd rather would shower at your place, but if you said I can't, that's fine.
You
Um,
can also do the typical thing, just put the hose on the top, over like a thing and
yeah.
shower in the hose. That's crazy. That's
um,
crazy.
which is the parents like for me is that like they were complaining that like you know I think one of the kids' parents was like he is upset that like he's probably not in the hot tub and he's swimming alone, which is kind of like, well, to be fair, like I don't know, just the parents really upsetted me more than anything. Just complaining about something that's like not really nothing to complain about, especially because like didn't one of them say like they like snuck into the pool or something because I think they weren't allowed to be on it or something, or was it the same
Yeah,
guy?
it
Which
was one of the kids. My question is, were they letting their kids swim without any supervision? Like they were letting them do him do that, right?
I'm looking, I can't read apparently.
It's okay, me either.
Okay, it says Pete went in without permission, so he snuck in. So
No,
which
but I mean that's yeah, that's kind of fucked up. But I'm talking about like how they said only the kid could swim in it. So I'm just wondering
oh
if they
yeah.
let the kid swim in it without the parents' supervision because they were worried about getting sued. And if so, kind of makes you realize that they don't care if the kid dies. They're like, if my
Yeah.
kid dies, it's fine. But like other kid, we have a problem with that.
No.
This kid cannot like do his homework. He's kind of annoying. So it's like it's cool if he dies, but these other kids, that's a lawsuit.
I think so because I think Um, as far as I know, I think the Reddit never mentioned like the parents. I think they just kind of show that, oh yeah, these teenagers are kind of just in the pool sometimes. So I don't think the parents are really around. But you know, still though, I think it's just kind of unnecessary. I think just because like you did all this work to just build this pool and just don't let anyone else be in it, especially like no parents are watching either. And the thing is like the liability reason, like like you said, it's like if anything were to happen to them, like if someone drowned, like I mean I understand that, but at the same time it's like I don't know, you should probably watch your child, I think, if you don't want that to like be happen, like you said. Yeah, if my kid dies, whatever, it's fine. But the other kids, though, that's a real problem. You gotta like issue. But I don't know. I don't think he's an asshole for buying his own pool. I think
Yeah,
he's more of an ass because I think I don't think he's an ass in general, but I think it's the parents. I think it's just kind of like
for
complaining
sure.
for no reason.
100%.
So who posted this spirited underscore shelter 4655? You're not the asshole. Stamp.
No.
I keep hitting my
Stamp.
mic. Stamp.
Stamp. Right on the forehead. Not the asshole. So everybody knows you're not an asshole.
Asshole.
I want a
Um,
shirt that says, I promise I'm not an asshole. Or I am not the asshole.
honestly, you should make that as merch.
I should. I might.
See, a little idea right there. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Um,
I'll give you 10% of the profits.
Aw, thanks. That's enough for me. Here's the wedding reception. 100, deg- 100 degrees Fahrenheit heat. Okay. Hello. We went to a wedding on Saturday, and after the ceremony, which ended around 12, we were all given an address for the reception. We get there, and after we all finished eating salad, chicken, fish, the bride and groom stand up and ask the guests to accompany them to the next location for the rest of the reception, 12 miles away. Mind you, we are about 75 through 100 guests. We head over where another meal was served and a main course Mexican food, which was okay. After we finished eating, again, they stood up and asked us to accompany them to the next location for the rest of the party. No dancing, no speeches, we just sat and just ate. I expected it to be a hall with a dance floor in the same building or something, but no 8 miles further, taking us into downtown LA. By now it's 4 p.m. We've paid $12 valet at restaurant 1 and 18 at restaurant 2. Some of the guests were a little pissed off, but we all head out and went. It took about 40 minutes to get there in traffic, and it was almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit that day. We get to restaurant 3. This time desserts were served, $20 parking. Same thing. They got up and asked us to go to location 4 for the remainder of the evening, and they didn't say what will be there. It was 30 miles away, like 30 further out from the main wedding ceremony and my home. At that point, I'm almost 60 miles away from home. I found out later that there was an open bar and a dance floor, and that's where the party was at. At this point, I said congrats and went home. It was already 7 p.m., and we were sweating from the extreme heat, overworked, and exhausting from all the driving. I found out yesterday that almost half the guests went home. Now I'm wondering if I did this wrong thing by leaving. I feel bad that they had to go to the main party without almost half their guests. I also understand that they wanted to do something different and memorable with their wedding, but the driving around was just hectic. It felt inconsiderate to have almost 100 guests driving from place to place in LA traffic just to eat at each location rather than celebrate together. And that's not even thinking about the $50 in value we spent at 3 places. I asked, and venue 4 was also $18 valid. Maybe I should have just sucked it up, driven the extra 30 miles, and saved for the actual party. At the same time, it was already 7 p.m., and we've been doing this for basically the entire day. I would have just sat on the chair fanning myself with my feet up. Am I the asshole?
No.
No, not at
No, and I
all.
not even close. One, have they never heard of a goddamn party bus?
I don't know if you should drink, party bus.
And why were they making everybody pay for it? At least pitch in for like a party bus everybody can go
Right.
together.
Mhm. Which is like, I never experienced stuff like that, but it's like, if we're all going to these like separate locations, I think the best thing, at least for me, like you said, like a party bus, so that way people won't have to, make a like a long drive to places so we can all like stay together and just be in one spot instead of just driving to place and pay all almost like what almost like
150 in parking fees. Screw
yeah
that. That's
like
insane. Who's got
I know
$150? Not
not
me.
me. But it's just I think whoever was like in charge, I think they should have prepared a bit more. I think maybe save up for transportation so that way like you know that way people won't have to pay for like parking and stuff like that so people can just be in one spot and also just
Yeah.
like especially in the heat too, especially I mean knowing LA like heat that's a whole topic in itself, but just it just sucks to just kind of had to go through all that, especially with how hot it was. So
Yeah. I mean, like, even if they went like bar hopping, like go have be in a central area. Like that's messed up. You know what I didn't like? I hated that she thought she was in the wrong, especially when she saw that other people didn't show up. I'm like, girl, you are not in the wrong. If multiple people are doing the same thing, you might be in the right, actually.
yeah, it's like I know you feel bad, but at the same time, like you spent like I said, like a lot amount of money, and also driving in the LA heat. Like you're a soldier for that. I probably wouldn't. I probably would have went home too. Um,
And if they if they asked me for a gift, I was like, that was your gift. That
my
is
existence, my
my
presence.
existence. Me paying for everything. That's where your
You're
money went.
welcome.
You're
Bye. I'm
welcome.
going home
Thanks. Going to sleep.
with my AC on, feeling refreshed and having the time of my life.
Yeah,
Honestly, just
because
like
we're
her, I'll kick up my feet and just relax. Like,
yeah for real. Especially because we're not like the UK. We actually have air conditioning. They don't believe in
mhm.
air conditioning over there. I don't know
They
if you heard about
don't.
that.
I
They're just
did not know
complaining.
that.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
they don't have ACs and they're just complaining about the heat wave. I'm like, yo, just get an air conditioner.
The-
It's crazy.
that'll solve all your problems, honestly.
Literally. Yeah.
Like, air conditioning does wonders. But what's the user?
Where does it wander?
Where does it wander? That's the question right there. But Reddit user, I cannot pronounce your name, but I you're not the asshole. I stamp you.
Stamp
Stamp.
you.
We're gonna keep
Stamp
doing
thee.
this.
Stamp
Stamp
thee.
the. The next one. Oh, this is the one that like had me interested. So the title's called "Am I the Asshole for Not Allowing My Aunt to Come to My Wedding After She Tried to Steal My Childhood Home?" I got a lot of wedding ones.
That's crazy.
I
All
wonder
right,
what that says about me.
hold on. I want to guess before you give the context. I'm gonna
Okay.
guess he is the asshole, or she.
Okay. Is that all? You're sticking to it?
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Uh,
guess.
okay. I, 27-year-old female, just got engaged to my fiance, 31-year-old male, around
Or
Christmas.
she. I'm sorry for assuming your gender, man.
In 2026.
I
Wow.
know, crazy.
I stamp you as canceled. Someone cancel this man.
Oh.
For context, my family is very small. My mom has one older sister, my aunt D, and one younger brother, my uncle P. I never knew my grandparents on my dad's side, so my only grandparents were my mom's parents. When going through the guest list for the wedding, I specifically said to my mom, I do not want to invite my aunt D after she tried to steal my childhood home a few years back. Ooh, here's that story. My aunt D was always the child that needed the most coddling according to my grandmother. My grandmother is wow, notorious
Notorious.
thank you for
You're
making
welcome.
excuses for everything my aunt D does, all because she doesn't want to hurt her feelings. She's too fragile. In the 90s, my grandparents and my parents built a home together, all four people on the deed. I grew up an only child and was raised by my grandparents while my parents were at work each day, which made us really close. In the 2010s, my grandfather started showing signs of dementia. He was officially diagnosed before COVID hit in isolation during lockdown, made him deteriorate fast. In 2022, he could barely remember who any of our family members were, what day, year it was, and what his age was. It got so bad that my grandmother had to get home nursing help for him until 2024 when we finally admitted him to memory care. In 2024, while we were trying to get him on Medicaid so his memory care costs will be paid for, my Uncle Pete took a look at my grandfather's will. We found out that in 2022, my Aunt Dee took my grandfather to a lawyer friend and cashed in a favor. She had the lawyer rewrite his will so that when he dies, my Aunt Dee would get his and my grandmother's portion of the deed to my family home and all the equity along with it. She claims that my grandfather was asked her to do this and that she was just fulfilling his wishes in his old age. My grandfather was not in any mental state to make decisions like this at the time, as he could barely remember his age and name at that time. My grandmother, my parents, and my uncle and I had no idea that this had occurred 2 years prior. My grandmother was very unhappy about this, but refused to do anything about it to save Auntie's feelings. I was heartbroken. I had dreamed about raising my own children in his home. We had no choice but to sell the house while my grandfather was alive, so my auntie could not profit off the house. She tried twice to stop the sale of the house, claiming she was on the deed. Both times were unsuccessful as when the brokers looked at the deed, it didn't have her name on it. She got mad at us and said we were financially ruining her by selling the house. We finally sold it in 2024 and gave my grandparents a portion of the sale so they could have a good nest egg to live off of. My grandmother ended up using the money to buy her own house after my grandfather died. Her first home she's ever owned by herself. Now my auntie is trying to get on my grandmother's will, so she can claim her new house when she dies one day. All this leads to all this. Oh my god! All of this leads me to today. I have gone no contact with my auntie, and do not want to have her at the wedding. Our wedding is destination, and I don't feel like being isolated with her for a week. She has never admitted to what she did and will not apologize. My grandmother is upset with me for not forgiving her and just moving forward after everything. She wants me to invite Aunt D and use the isolated venue as a way to force us to communicate and work out our problems. I don't think my wedding should be the place to do this, nor do I have any want or need to make amends with her anytime soon. Am I the asshole?
What was the original headline again? It went
Um,
all over the place there.
it, it was
A
hard.
lot of
Am I the
backstory.
asshole for not allowing my aunt to come to my wedding after she tried to steal my childhood home?
I feel like she's a bit of the asshole because she did get retribution. She sold it. Should be kind of bygone be bygones. Like,
Yeah.
yes, the thing happened and it was bad, but I don't know. I feel like it all worked out in the end in favor of grandparents, and if anything, she is jealous that she didn't get the house, which kind of makes her the asshole and not really think about her grandparents. That's
That's yeah.
that's my
Just
hot
like
take there.
very hot. But for me, because like I was reading, which got me stumped. It was like this one part where it was um, like I think Aunt D was like took my grandpa to his lawyer friend and like try to rewrite his will or something. And like I can relate to that honestly because I one of my uncle died and like his side of the family, they're like we were in the will I think and they try to write us out and like I understand how that is because we're supposed to like be at his house but we're not. But it just kind of you know I think the person who wrote it was like I get that she was upset but it's the fact that like you sold the house even though she was trying to. I think like if she was trying to steal like your childhood home, wouldn't you want to like I don't know buy your childhood home instead of like trying to sell it and just like give it away? I don't know. Like it's just kind of
Yeah,
like
she could have bought it or yeah. It's a tricky one because I don't think the aunt. It's weird. Like, did the uncle? I mean, the grandfather actually want to give it to the aunt, or is it her taking advantage of? I think they're both the assholes. Just to be clear, they're both assholes in their own right.
yeah.
The old like a manipulating old man, definitely higher on the asshole pedestal. Like
Mhm.
she would be on the number one, but then this other girl would be like number three, I think.
Number
Like,
three.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's a nice place to put it, but I don't know. Just the way that like the whole thing went down to like I get like I guess the grandmother is like you need to make up. And I was like I guess, but like I don't know. The fact that she was trying to like rewrite the will, that's like a whole. thing was just like, I don't think I should respect you, or you should not be invited to my wedding. I feel like she was fine in that regard. I think it's just more the fact that like, girl, she's trying to stay your childhood home. Just get that shit. I don't know. Instead of trying to sell it.
Yeah, and also I just want to put into perspective, like the aunt is technically might be, I don't know if I heard this, is the daughter of the grandmother. So I feel
Yeah.
like she would be more entitled to the home than the grandchild is. You know what
Yeah.
I'm like?
Like,
It feels like she is very like it's all about her when seems like somebody else was there first. Just saying.
I don't know. How are we feeling about this one? Are they the asshole? Is it like a neutral? Like, what are we
I think
thinking?
she I think she's the asshole. In like it's hard to know without the context of the other person because it's such a biased lens and you kind of have to navigate through like a lot of shit like on the
Yeah.
surface I feel like yeah she wouldn't be the asshole but if we're like factoring in the fact that it the grandmother's daughter wanted the house that was probably rightly hers and not the grandchild's.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I'm pretty indecisive. It's like she might not be the asshole, or she is. Like, it's kind of hard.
From her perspective, she's not the asshole. But from like a bird's eye view,
Mhm.
everybody's the asshole. Possibly.
Everybody's the asshole. So everyone in that story, you're the asshole. Stamped.
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 3 stamps. Even the
Three
grandma's an
stamps.
asshole. No, I'm
Even
just
the
kidding.
grandma, like.
She's a girl boss. She doesn't need no man to own a house. Let's go.
I love that for her.
Me
Okay.
too.
Okay, this next one. I'm glad it's not a wedding one. If I had another one, I don't know,
I would
having
have
all these
left.
wedding ones. You would have. I would have too. Honestly, this video's over. This next one by banana underscore toffee. I love the name. Am I the
Now I'm
asshole?
hungry.
Me too. Maybe after this, I'll eat something. Really want some tenders. I might air fry some.
Mm.
Um, am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend after he made a very inappropriate comment to my sister? Ooh, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, me
We'll
too.
see.
Probably. I'm guessing probably. I'm guessing
I'm
probably. Yeah.
probably, yeah. I'm gonna start by saying I don't think I'm the asshole. Wow, it's already starting there. Okay, cool. Um,
She's the asshole. Never mind. Change it. Change it. Change
just
it.
like I
She
really
is the
love how he started
asshole.
like I don't think I'm the asshole. I really love how you started that too. Okay.
Yeah.
After I
Yeah.
commented your username too. That's crazy.
Mm.
But my now ex-boyfriend claims I have been overreacting and exaggerating. I've been dating this guy for 3 years and I really thought he was the one. Oh wow, okay. But today he made me quickly change my mind. I have a half sister, 16. I am 22. We have the same dad and different moms, and we
How old
don't
is
look.
he? Did he say? She
Did she
say?
say?
I'm gonna guess the same
No.
age. Okay.
Um,
Never
I'm just gonna
mind.
assume that they're maybe he's like probably 22, 23. I'm assuming
Yeah.
that he's like the same age or just a year older.
And let's hope they're
Um,
not, or let's hope they're in the UK, because I feel like I know where this is going, and it seems like it's going towards a brick wall.
um, 2 years ago, my dad developed a severe form of leukemia. Ooh, he had passed away within a couple of
Why'd you
months.
say it like that?
I was like,
Ooh, leukemia.
I was just so shocked. I was like, Jesus Christ. Sorry. Rest in peace to your father,
R.I.P.
but
dog.
that just R.I.P. dog. Just like that just took me by surprise. I'm sorry. Needless to say, it was the hardest thing my sister and I had to face in life. My sister took it particularly hard. She used to love going to the gym and working out, and she stopped doing so. She also started eating much more junk food and ended up getting a lot of weight. Today, my boyfriend and I went to my sister's house as her mom had invited all of us for lunch. We were eating homemade pizza, and my sister ended up asking her mom if she could have another slice. That's when my boyfriend said, "Are you sure you want another one looking like that?" Ooh, fuck. Why would you say that?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Um,
That's crazy.
my sister got up from the table and ran to her room. I was in shock, and I wasn't able to tell him anything, nor follow my sister into the room, which I deeply regret. Thankfully, my boyfriend and I don't live together, so before he dropped me home, I told him that it was over because he can't disrespect my sister like that, especially because he had been there when my dad died and knew how it made us both feel. I tried to call my sister and she won't answer. I texted her mom to ask her if she's okay, and she says she's okay and she's not mad at me, but she doesn't want to talk to anyone right now. I'm going to go over to her house after she's done with school tomorrow and bring her flowers. I know I'm not the one who said anything, but I hope she can forgive me for not stepping up. I was in shock and I hope she understands. Um, yeah, I don't think you're the asshole. I take
Yeah,
back what I
that was a
said. I don't
roller
think
coaster. That
it
was a
really was.
crazy. That was
Just
crazy.
like, just the way that the boyfriend said, "Are you sure you want another one looking like that?" I was like, what prompted you to
Dang.
say that?
I'm gonna be a little bit honest. I am a bit relieved that it didn't go like kind of the pedophilic route. So I'm like,
Yeah, me too.
I'm kind of like glad that it wasn't him finding her 16-year-old sister attractive.
Yeah,
But
because that's
also,
honestly what I would have thought too. Because especially
I was
because
a little bit relieved when he called her fat. I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, like,
just like
just tiny bit of relief.
just like I to be fair, like they didn't say how old the boyfriend is, so hence why I was like, hopefully this isn't going the route that I was thinking, and I'm glad it wasn't that. But like, it's so fucked up that he said like he made like a fat comment. Like that's
Yeah,
honestly
it's
that isn't
crazy.
better, but it's much more better than like any pedophilic thing. Like I'm honestly
Yeah,
glad it didn't know that.
still the asshole. He's still the asshole.
It's
She's not
still
the
the
asshole. That's
asshole. I
crazy.
just honestly thought she was my bad. I shouldn't have judged. The fact that we both said, yeah, you might be the asshole. I think it's just the way that she opened us like, I don't think I'm the asshole. Which like
Exactly. It sounds like somebody who's like sarcastic, like a mean girl would say it.
yeah, it sounded
Um,
more like entitled maybe. Just kind of like
yeah.
it's like my bad girl. Maybe just start off with like I don't know, maybe start with the
So
story
I'm not
first.
sure if I'm the asshole or not.
Yeah, maybe like
You
that.
know?
Just like
Yeah.
but banana underscore toffee, you're not the asshole. Stamp.
Stamp.
There we
I
go. I
just
love that we're doing that.
Yeah, me too. I just want to say I'm sorry for thinking you're the asshole and we should believe all women. Actually,
I
no, I
agree.
take it back. Maybe not all women.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe
Yeah,
you know,
most women.
proven guilty
Hear him out
before
first.
innocent.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Uh,
Cut this.
uh, but one thing though, I honestly hope that your sister gets better, and
And
it's just that
skinnier. I'm
like
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Elijah.
I'm broken up with immediately. No, no, I totally know how it is to eat your feelings away. So it's a
Yeah,
struggle.
especially like it's hard to because I'm pretty sure almost everyone can relate.
Mm,
Especially losing someone that you really are really close to, that can really affect you in different ways, and I guess like eating so much can, I guess, kind of cope you with that. I understand what that's like. I'm recovering from that, but I genuinely hope
me
that.
too. I'm fat, and I can say that because I'm a fat ass. That's why I could say it's okay because I'm a fatty and I eat my feelings. That's try not to.
I
Therapy's
feel
great.
that therapy is
Yeah,
great. I totally
yeah,
recommend. Get it
yeah.
if I recommend it. It does wonders. Also, make sure you can afford it too, because it is really
True.
expensive. But I generally hope that everything gets better, and I hope your sister can, get the help that she needs and cope in a different way. Besides, like, because eating your feelings, it isn't really. It could help you, sure, but it isn't the route that you should be really going to. That's all I
I
have to say. I hope your
agree.
sister feels better. I send my positive vibes to her. If you're
Mm.
watching, I hope you feel better. Love you. Um. Okay, don't do that.
I was throwing a kiss at my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You can do that. Okay. This next one, this is really interesting.
Okay.
So, suspicious bread 693. Am I the
Why is the bread
asshole?
suspicious? I'm sorry. Why is it so
I
suspicious? I need to
know.
know. What is it doing?
What is it
Should we
doing?
even believe it? All right, go ahead. Sorry. Let's go.
Am I the asshole who left our friend in another country?
That's it. That's the intro.
I I was
Dang.
I mean, like, there's more. I just thought you were actually not like that was nice. I thought you were like, I thought you were gonna say yes, but
Yeah, I don't. I mean, like, I'm going to assume. Like, I mean, like, what? That's the title. I left. Am I the asshole? I left somebody in another country. That's it.
I guess so. So a couple of
That's
years ago,
crazy.
me
That's
and three
crazy.
other lads went on a holiday to.
Cyprus.
We all get along great and have done for 4 years whilst in uni. This one guy in our group, we'll call him Ellis. He is the type of guy that says he'll meet us at the train station at 8 a.m. and at half eight we'll give him a ring and he's just hopping in the shower and leaving.
Nope,
Man.
he's not the asshole. Let's stop it right here. Yo,
I
I
was
hate
like,
these people already. I already know where this is going. Somebody who's constantly late. This is like my number one trigger. Leave their ass in the other country. All right, go ahead, finish it. But I'm just saying, not the asshole.
he'd be late for his own graduation wedding funeral. So after 5 days of sunbathing, drinking, and eating good food, it's our final day. We're all chilling in the villa, and Ellis decides to go for a hike. No stress, we have 7 hours to leave. He heads off, and we say we all get his stuff in the car, ready to go. It was all packed anyways. 3 hours go by, and we give Ellis a call saying he needs to turn back now, and he says no problem and starts his journey back. He's having a coffee at a cafe. Another 2 hours go by. We call Ellis, and he says he's on his way back. He doesn't sound like he's moving. We check his location. He's at a cafe like a 3 hour walk away. It's a Sunday. We don't know any taxi ranks numbers or anything, so we give him a call saying that he needs to get a lift back to the apartment or meet us at the airport. No worries, lad, I'll run back. We try to plead for him just to get a taxi, but he's
Frugal.
and won't get a taxi, so we text him saying his suitcase is at the villa and we'll have time to leave as our taxi was booked at the last minute anyway. He says that's fine, I'll make it back in time. He doesn't. He didn't even try to make it back quickly. 3 hours later, we're sat on a plane and we get a flurry of text. I'm back now. Where are you? When's the taxi coming to pick me up? We just had to say we got on the plane and he needs to get on the next one. He was fuming. His parents and girlfriend kicked off at us. I can't help but feel like he deserved it.
Yeah, not the asshole. Yo, that's his fault for sure. Come on, this is you. It's one. These people just have to just like learn the lesson, and if that
Mhm.
means being abandoned in another country to
Country.
learn the lesson,
Like, I don't know. If that was me, all my stuff is like packed. And mind you, like they left without me, and I went with them. And it's like you just left me here just to teach something. I honestly, I probably just would have. I don't even know what I would do. I probably just like crashed out block, and I'm probably like, okay, well,
but that's your
like,
fault. He could have been home multiple times. They gave him like 3 warnings. This is his fault. I'm very passionate about this because this is literally one of my biggest pet peeves is people being like late all the time.
yeah. I
I'm
can't stand
sorry.
that. And as a person like me, like I used to like being late, but now since I'm adult and like I have responsibilities and a job, I can't stand like being late to anything. I like to be there like on time or like a few minutes early. The fact that like they give him multiple chances to be like, "Hey, where you at?" And I was like, "I'm on my way." It doesn't sound like he's moving at all. And like the fact that he's still at the cafe and it's kind of like, okay, so if we're saying that we're leaving, so probably put some pep in your step
Yeah,
and let's get back to the
go.
villa.
Be
And
responsible.
yeah, like the fact that like I don't know, just
You I just want to say you empathized with him at first. You said you were gonna
I
crash
I
out. You
was
changed your mind.
I
Why'd you change
did.
your
I was
mind?
kind of like, wait, this isn't what I was talking about. This is the this is the person that's like that had multiple chances to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be here. And it's like the fact that like I had to remember. Oh like, oh yeah, he is like he's not the asshole. Like no, he's that like the person that was like he's the asshole because like mind you, I'm pretty sure like they planned this ahead of time. And the fact that like if they said, hey, we're finna get ready to leave, then he should take that as a sign and be like, okay, so why don't I stop my hike and go back, and then I'll just meet up with them, and then we just go to the airport and go home.
Yeah, it's not
Like,
like he was like 5 minutes behind and they left him
yeah,
like
like
there.
took him multiple chances. Like the fact that like, good thing you called me out on that because I was thinking, wait, why am I siding with this person? I got that mixed up. I was like, you're like you empathizing with them. I was like, I
It's all right. This is
did.
why you brought me on because I'm brutally honest and
Like I
That's
said,
it.
you're old, wise, and refined.
Stop calling me old.
You're
So
30.
what I
I can
have
call you that.
so what I have a walker right next to me, and it has tennis balls on it, and it has flames on the tennis balls. So what? I'm
Was
not old.
wow, you're so cool. Like with the
I
flame, that
know.
makes you more cool.
I got a backwards red hat and sunglasses.
Like
I'm ready to go fast. I got my Crocs in sports mode. Come on.
you live in the dream. Honestly,
Truly,
I
truly.
aspire to be you when I'm at your age.
Fuck you.
Oh man, I
I
love
was
it.
just like you when I was your age, you child.
I mean, I'm living my life over here, man. This is great.
Good. At least I knew how to say frugal, you fucking bitch.
See, this is why I have you on. You're like, you help me. See, I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone.
Me
But
too.
how much in the mood? Do you want to do two more? How you feeling?
Yeah, let's do two more. Let's do it. Let's let her
Alrighty,
rip. I love judging
alrighty.
people.
Me too. So this one from Dangerous Owl, 1771. Am
Mm.
I the asshole for refusing to house my 25-year-old niece after a few days, turned into maybe forever?
No.
Ooh.
No.
I
She's not
keep
the
saying
asshole.
ooh. I need to stop doing that because I said that about like ooh leukemia. Like I'm sorry. It's just
Ooh, leukemia is crazy.
like I
Clip it.
was just I'm gonna make that like a short. Just like ooh leukemia. um. Okay. My partner, 51 male, myself, 47 female, and our four kids live together 16, 16, 19, 20. Ooh. See, this is horrible. I need to stop.
Stop it.
I can't help myself.
You need to get a rubber band to snap your wrist every time you
Just
do it.
like, just yell at me, be like, stop,
Pavlov.
child, stop.
Stop it. Get off my lawn.
See, you're living the old life pretty well.
Fuck off.
The kids go back and forth to their other parents as we are a blended family. We live in a 5-bedroom house in an established suburban neighborhood in a largest city. Last night, my partner's sister called and told us that she had news and questions for us. The news was her daughter, 25, female, has been offered a job in our city. They currently live across the country from us. She asked if her daughter could live with us when she comes here. We don't have any issues with family coming to stay on their vacation with us. We have a large walkout basement with a room that could be used for as a bedroom with some work. We have a hangout area our kids use in the basement with TVs and couches. There is a room that could be used as a bedroom. It has a proper window, but it needs a door. However, the bathroom is one the two oldest share together, so it wouldn't be solely the nieces. I know we have enough space. Well, also, I know we don't have is tolerance for open-ended guests. The ask started with could she stay here for a couple of days, then morphed into a month, and possibly 3 months, as there is a probation period on the job. This all happened within the span of minutes. My partner's sister said her daughter would probably want her own place eventually. Excuse me, what? Eventually. Staying here for 1 or 2 weeks, sure, but for an undetermined amount of time is a bit much to ask. She doesn't cook much and can be picky with food. What she does eat and can cook, we don't keep in the house due to her food allergy one of our kids has. It would be okay if she had the food in the basement, but not in our kitchen. She may bring her dog and cat. Two of the kids are super allergic, so that is the deal breaker for us. I really don't know her well. I have met her twice, and she has not talked to me either time. She came off as very aloof. Her family is very sparse and invasive with information. The day she is coming out keeps changing. Where she works is a big mystery no one will divulge, even when flat out asked to share it. And so many things like if her boyfriend is coming or not, or if she will drive out a car. We both aren't fans of subterfuge. There are no state secrets with this, especially if someone is asking to live with us. Our niece is an only child who was closely parented. Her mom keeps tabs on her daughter, and I don't want to get involved with that. Our kids all have age appropriate freedoms. We would not police a 25-year-old and grill her comings and goings. It isn't our business. We feel like she needs to adult in the situation, and we are not taking on a fifth child. We don't want to accept the rest of the family or cause any friction. Saying no will absolutely cause issues, but living together might cause so many more. So am I the asshole for not letting our niece live with us for a undisclosed amount of time?
I think she's not an asshole for not wanting or like to know how long she may or may not be staying. But I
Mm-hmm.
think she's an asshole for a number of other reasons of like not putting her foot down or like
Yeah.
not saying she doesn't want to be a parent or anything. I don't know. This feels like a minefield of shit that I don't want to get involved in.
Yeah, I think she's not the asshole for like, I think I mean the niece like giving like little to no answer, just like, oh yeah, I'll be gone within a couple of days, and then it kind of she's just kind of staying there, just staying there. But like if I was in that situation, and that's coming from me because I'm was such a people pleaser. But now
Me too. Yeah.
I'm just like, you kind of here long enough, and the fact that like you said you're gonna be here for like a couple of days, and that turned into like, seems like forever, as they said. I would probably be more like vocal about it and explain my concerns and be like, yeah, you need to like, I don't know, go somewhere else because you've been just kind of been here long enough.
Wait,
And
so I'm confused. Is she already? It sounded like she wasn't even living there yet.
no, I think my partner's sister called and said she asked if her daughter could live with us when she comes here. Okay, so well, okay. So this is what I'm not understanding. So
Because on the middle, she was saying like she eats food, and I'd be happy if she didn't eat food and she ate food in her own room.
I think
But
she said like maybe I think one of the kids had a food allergy or something, so she couldn't really like, cook what she I think that's what the niece wanted to cook, I
oh,
think.
I see.
So I think that's why like they were like eat in the basement or something because they might be like, they might have a allergic reaction if they do eat one of the food that's like,
Yeah, I don't know. I hate this one. Let's skip. Let's go to the next one.
not even a stamp this time.
No, they don't get shit.
They don't get shit. Okay, we'll put this like I'll put it as like a question mark stamp. There we go.
Maybe you
You,
might be the
your
asshole. I can't
your
tell.
reaction
Honestly,
is just like you're so upset.
I don't
Just
like this one. I don't know why. Makes me
um,
mad.
I can see you're upset, like your face. I'm so sorry that upset you.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna move on. I'll move on to the next one. So maybe
Okay.
the next one will piss me off less.
This last one. Okay. It's an anniversary one. I have a lot of weddings and anniversary ones. Jesus
It's
Christ.
okay. It's the
Um,
highest emotional stress.
that is true. Um, Whitney Games '09. Am I the asshole for declining both of our parents' anniversary trips because we don't think milestones anniversaries should require 15K vacations?
No, not the asshole.
My husband and I have been together for almost 20 years. One thing that's always been true is that both of our families seem to compete with each other. Who is the better grandparent? Who gives more gifts? Who spends more money? And who gets to spend more time with us? Okay, I want to pause there really quick. I think that's like that
Oh,
seems
sorry, I have two great parents. Oh, wait, what?
I think like just competing with each other, it's like I don't know if they kind of see that as like a fun thing, but I feel like that gets exhausting. Especially just like I don't know, maybe appreciate like my existence and just want to like, if you want to spend time with me, that's great, but I feel like you shouldn't try so hard to, you know, give you my love to like even do that. Like I don't know, that feels I don't
So I
know.
agree with you, though the comedian in me wants to go down the route of like, fucking exploit that, man. Like, all right, so true story. My aunts have this thing where they do compete. They would always be like, we can get the better gifts. And hell yeah, I exploited that. I was like, sometimes I would lie. I was like, Jory gave me 50, so then Allie would give me 100. And, it's just like,
It's
That's
Weird.
their issue. That's not my issue that they
I
have
don't know why that gave
competing
me
things.
like you give me vibes of like you're supposed to be a nepo baby, but it didn't work. Like that's the vibe you're giving me. Just like you really love the exploitation.
If I was I would it's I would own being a nepo baby. It's hard because like sure I would be a nepo baby, but I feel like I would work hard still.
Yeah. At least you're like at least you're humble.
I try. I try. That's the kind of nepo baby I want to be. Like, yeah, I know I'm taking opportunities away from people, and that's why I work really hard.
It has been exhausting that we have intentionally limited contact with both sides. I would too. Like as I said, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do. Recently, both set of parents had age-related health issues. Since then, every holiday or family event seems to come with comments like, "This could be our last Christmas, our last vacation, or our last chance to make memories." I understand where that's coming from, but it also feels like every invitation now comes with guilt attached. The current issue, yeah,
That's
I.
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
It's sad that like now I'm upset. I don't like this one, but I'm gonna be
Finish it.
strong.
You made me upset, so you have to
I
finish
I
it.
did. It was yeah, I did. It's on me. The
Yes.
current issue started with my parents' husband's parents' 50th wedding anniversary. The family decided to celebrate with a week-long cruise. Oh, that's horrible.
Mm,
I wouldn't have gone.
yeah,
um,
me either.
for my husband, me, and our child, it would cost around $15,000. Everyone else immediately put down deposits. We quietly declined. It wasn't because we don't love him or want to celebrate. We just can't justify spending that much on one vacation. We suggested alternative like a large anniversary party or family reunion that would let everyone celebrate together without such a huge financial commitment, but those ideas weren't well received. A short time later, my parents announced that for their 45th, whoa, I can't count, 45th anniversary, they wanted everyone to go on an international all-inclusive vacation. This wasn't something that they mentioned before, and the time it made it feel they heard about my in-laws trip and didn't want to be outdone. Their trip would cost less than the cruise, but it's still a significant expense. We declined that one too, for the exact same reason. We don't think it makes sense to spend that kind of money on back to back family vacations, regardless of which side is asking. Now, both families think we're selfish and don't value family, and will not regret making these memories if someone dies. We do understand our parents are getting older, and we genuinely sympathize with that. But it feels like we're being pressured to spend tens of thousands of dollars because of guilt and fear rather than because it's something we actually chose to do. We aren't refusing to celebrate. We just don't think milestones anniversaries should come with the expectation that everyone else pays for luxury vacations when there are plenty of meaningful, less expensive ways to celebrate. Am I the asshole for declining both anniversary trips and suggesting that milestone anniversaries should be celebrated in less expensive ways instead of expecting everyone to pay for luxury vacations?
No, and their family should have paid for those vacations
Yeah,
or
I
offered
don't think
to.
you're the asshole at all, honey. I think
No,
it's just like
you
the
get
whole
two
family thing
stamps.
of it. Two stamps. And I'm saying this because from me because I think even if like for when I went on the cruise, like that was a lot and we had to like pay a lot. And like just just in cruise in general, like ever since like that cruise that genuinely wasn't the best time because I had broken up with my ex-boyfriend because he cheated on me with another girl at my school and
Let's kill him.
I was depressed and I it's sad to say I had a Britney Spears moment where like I shaved off all my hair and I was just like I don't want to be seen anymore.
Oh my
Um,
god.
that ruined it for me. Honestly, you're right. We should kill him. Actually, you should.
FBI, we're just kidding.
Yes, I'm just kidding. I would never do a thing like that. I'm black. I'm trying to live. But but it's like for stuff like that, especially because shit is really expensive and it's just with like a week long cruise, especially luxury things. Like I get like just the guilt part is very.
Yeah.
This could be our last moment. Who knows when you will see me again? Like it's like very manipulative, and it's fact that like
Yeah.
you know it makes me want to
Why
cave
don't you
in. But
come over
now,
my house and bring some wine? Why do we have to go crazy?
I know, like,
Let's go
especially
TP a neighbor's house. We can have fun on a budget.
okay, who does that now?
I don't know.
Like,
Don't
keep
know. I
up,
thought
Elijah. Like,
Yeah,
I
I'm sorry. I'm old. I'm unk. So I don't know what the
see,
youth
exactly.
does these
So
days.
the fact that you were like, "Don't call me old," now, so it's okay when you say it, like,
Yeah, it's okay when I say it. Yeah. Of course.
okay,
You
okay.
kids on your e-pids and your e-phones.
Just like, but I don't know. It's just I probably wouldn't have gone because just the money aspect, and also I feel like, as they said, there's multiple like alternatives to you don't have to go all out just because like you want to outdone someone or do anything. I feel like just spending time with like a family union, just like I'm fine to do that, like instead of spending a significant amount of money. I don't know, what's your opinion on that?
No, no. I agree with everything. Everything. They are very what is the word? Selfish. I believe that is the word.
Selfish, yeah.
They're very selfish and self-centered, self-important. Important. What are some other self words? I hate them. She's not the asshole, and that's like a semester of the kid's college.
Yeah, like,
They're dipping into the college fund to do some bullshit cruise. Who likes cruises
who
anyways?
like cruises? Yeah, after like,
Who wants to be
well, to
on
be
the
fair,
water?
I was going through it, but like then again, like I have to be on a boat for like several like days. Imagine I didn't have no service. I couldn't cope with anything. So like I for this one memory is that like I'm gay, right?
Probably.
Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. I just love this problem.
Probably. I don't know. Right? Sure.
So,
I guess.
I was forced to, as an introvert, I was forced to, socialize on a cruise. So there's like this club or whatever, and
For gays, the club for gays is
the
that
club for gays, yes.
yeah.
To get over like my heartbreak and stuff, one of my cousins were like, "Go hit on that guy over there," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, he's cute," and he was intoxicated, so I was like, "Hi," and then he was like, he just started slurring and didn't pay attention to my existence, and I was just kind of like, okay, well, I'm not doing that again. So I don't know, that still got to me. I was like, yeah, maybe cruises aren't for me because I can't chariz anyone. So and also I don't like people. There's so much people on cruises. There's You're on a boat and
Yeah.
no service, and you're there for several days. I don't think that's fun. No offense to anyone who enjoys cruises, they're just not for me. I don't like them.
No, full offense to anybody who enjoys cruises. You suck. You have no taste in fun, and I judge you immensely and wholeheartedly. Only a little bit of a joke. You suck. The rest of you suck.
You
suck.
suck. You
You
suck.
suck.
Just
If I'm being honest, it's because I get motion sick very easily, and I'm kind of jealous. That's it.
you're jealous of other people because they're not.
They don't get motion
sick.
sick. Yeah, I would go.
Oh,
on a
well,
cruise.
if just
Go
be,
on a cruise.
well, just because you're motion doesn't mean that
I
you're
had to pop
stoppable.
pills.
I mean,
I mean, kinda.
who doesn't
Real-
pop pills now? Like,
True.
that's just
True. Get that little
Yeah.
wristband that keeps you balanced or whatever.
yeah. See, you get it. You live in it.
And I think the conclusion is we're both the asshole.
Yes, we are. But no,
Stay.
I don't think you're the asshole, Whitney. I think it's the
No.
parents, and also spending that much amount of money is like, it's unacceptable and absurd. So you're not the asshole. You get 2 stamps. You're not the asshole. And with that,
Goodbye.
was. Let me outro first. Damn.
No outros. Just end. Just end. Trust me.
I had a lot of fun. as someone who likes to judge people and also learn about people, so far, like these stories, it gave me a whole different perspective on things, and also getting to talk about these stories with you, it also gave me a clear understanding and someone who kind of, have more experience and also is very wise.
Did you just come on here? Did you just have me come on here to bully me for being old? Like, come on.
No. It's how I show my appreciation. I
turn 30 and I'm a fucking fossil, man. That's crazy.
Like, no, Elijah, I love your stuff, please.
I was giving you a hard time.
But and I'm really glad to share these stories and also talk about them with you. So, Elijah, I want to thank you for, even though you're a busy boy, I still appreciate that you took your time and come out and film this silly video with me. So I appreciate your input and I appreciate your existence. And I'm glad that you're here. And sorry I was bullying you so much.
You're forgiven, and I didn't go anywhere. I didn't come out anywhere. I'm in my living room. It's all good. Anytime. Happy to be here. I'm glad I could mature you as I don't like how I phrase that. I'm glad I could give you more life experience and change your perspective from my old ass age of many years of wisdom. So,
if you guys appreciate this man and his funny comments, his socials will be in the link in the description. He has a website called Hey Comics where you can read his comics and stuff. He's also on Webtoons. I think he's on Instagram, Twitter. He does a lot of comic artsy things, which I think you'll really enjoy. He's very creative and talented. And make sure to check out his YouTube channel, Elijah Joseph Books, I think is the right username. He makes really good content.
Just check the links in the description. Figure out what you want to do down there. Don't worry about it.
And
your outros are too long. Wrap it up. Come on. They're already gone.
Okay, shit. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It'll be nice. I really want that watch time, and I want new people and views. But mostly just I want new people. Thank you so much for watching.
Gotta respect the old people. Thank you, old people, for being here.
Thank you, old people. Yeah. I appreciate all people. Whoever stopped by and watches my shit, I really appreciate you so much. And watching this silly boy and his friend make fun of people. So, if you want us to do more, we'll probably do. I would love to judge
even
people.
If you don't want us to, we might still do more.
Because it's fun. The outro is getting too long, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching.
You already said that. Cut it.
Bye, guys. Bye. Fuck you.